Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Mer. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and like. It's free. Today I want to talk about a drawing series that I'm gonna start to teach you guys, or try my best to demonstrate and to share with you from this book, How to Draw What You See by Rudy De Reyna. And this is a pretty good book because it has so much detail on how to break down stuff to draw, and from structure, form, perspective, light and shade, any kind of questions you might have about certain mediums like charcoal, acrylic, ink. So I mean, this is a pretty good realistic rendering of a hand, I think. Anyways, so I'm gonna try my best to kind of paraphrase what's in this book, because I know some people aren't great with reading. And pardon my I have a sore throat, I guess. Not a sore throat, but I just need to drink water. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to explain this and showcase this. And today's lesson is the fundamentals of drawing. Not only is it important to reproduce dimension and proportions, but realistically, but also the ability to draw things as you see them is the first step towards becoming an artist. Okay, so you kind of have to learn the fundamentals of drawing to kind of work off of that, and you can morph and warp any of your drawings and any of your ideas and sketches and stuff like that. So having the fundamentals of the craft of drawing, you'll have a solid point of departure from which to create. Okay, in this video I want to share the basic structures of objects. Yeah, disclaimer, I am a mother, so if you hear my children in the background yelling and thumping around, I'm sorry. Just please be patient with me. That's just what happens when there's small children in the house. And so I'm gonna try to add some background music to hopefully kind of muffle that out, but sometimes they're super loud. Oh, here comes one. Yeah, baby. You wanna eat gum right now, baby?
Yeah.
I don't think that's such a great idea, sweetie. Can you wait until after you have some breakfast? Okay, but don't swallow this, okay? And throw the wrapper in the garbage. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Disclaimer. Sometimes I have my children needing me, so I have to take a brief pause. So yeah. Look, Siren.
Wait.
Look, this is a Bazooka Joe. It's pretty cool, vintage. Look, they give you a little comic strip. Yeah, a little story in there. That's so cool. Cool packaging. Yeah, but not right now. Don't lose it. All right. So in today's practice. Is the basic structures of objects. And so really the way I understand it is that anything that you see in nature, anything that you see in your environment, in your household, at your job, anything that we use is a basic structure. You could say kind of the skeleton of things. So the first one that he talks about, let me see, I'm trying to find like a really heavy dark pencil so you guys can see. Maybe I just have to use a marker. Okay, let me see. I have all these pencils and stuff. What is this one? This is a 6B. Yeah, 6B might work. And mind you, like, you don't even need like all these pencils, you know? Like, I have them because they give you a different scale. Look, my dog got into this. But I have these because each one of these pencils gives you a different shade of graphite. So anyways, so like in the book, he talks about how basic structures of objects, and really like I can truly say that I see that, you know, like the basic shapes are a square, right? And then you cube this out. Right? Then this is a square. Then there's the cylinder. And I think a cylinder is very popular. Cylinder. And then there's the cone. And of course the sphere. And the sphere, like, we give it dimension this way, we give it dimension that way. Sphere. Okay, so these are the basic structure of shapes. All right, and I gathered around some examples of what these shapes are, right? So like, let me see if I can open this. So like this spray can, right? This spray can, I think it fits into the cylinder, right? So it is pretty basic, you know, it's pretty obvious, right? This little packaging for the IC, I would think it's a cone, you know. Let me see what else. A funnel could be a cone shape. What else? This box, this packaging for this ornament, that's a sphere inside of it, is a square. Let me see if I can try to get this out of here. This little photo ornament, it's a sphere, right? It's like 3-dimensional. So yeah, those are pretty much, oh yeah, and then like, yeah, like the box is a square. So yeah, so that's what the foundation of everything that you see that you want to draw. Like everything that you see fits into either one of these shapes or something that has like two of the shapes. Like right here, I see a cylinder, and up here I see a sphere. But if you see something else, that's your eye as an artist, that's how you're seeing things. So I see things this way, like this is a sphere, this is in combination with a cone. But if you see something else, then that's you know, that's your way of seeing things, and you know, that's what makes your drawings unique. All right, so like there's a short on my page about drawing lines and how they help you to draw like solid lines, and I think the first thing for you as an artist is to get really familiar with with drawing lines freehand, right? Also, like, you know, you can start off with like small lines. I don't know, can you guys see that? Like drawing small lines and putting the direction of the line, you know, and then you just keep working at it, and then until you get bigger lines, you know. And it helps you to get confident to make that mark on the surface that you're working on. And when you do that, try to use like your elbow, not your wrist, because when you use your wrist, it's gonna be like small strokes, and you really want like a big, like when you have to make big lines. And this is without like a ruler or triangle, because that's kind of, you know, like that's too much. I like to keep things really simple, you know. So you just use your arm and your elbow to help move your hand and move the pencil. So because like you can only do so much when you move your wrist, right? But when you use your arm and your elbow, you can go bigger, which is very helpful in some instances. And then let me see, I need to resharpen this pencil because I have this cute little metal sharpener here. I always keep a sharpener and a good eraser just in case. I don't like to use erasers because like the marks that they leave sometimes. But you could sharpen your pencil like this, or you can, where's my, I have like a box cutter that I like to, so I can get more lead. Like I usually like just do this. You guys see? Oops. Like I just shave it off. Just to get more lead out, you know? Because just depending how you hold your pencil, I mean, I like to hold my pencil, depending on the angle that I'm working, I like to hold my pencil, like if I'm working off of a table like this, I just like to hold it like regularly. But if I have my pencil sharpened like the usual way, but if I have like a big drawing or something, I'll do this. Like I'll shave it more. Oops. Dang. Not a good. Let me see. So yeah, just keep going. There we go. Oh, well, I'll just leave it like that before it breaks off. You know, like I could hold my pencil like this, just like this, or if I'm drawing at an angle, like let's say like this, and it's a big surface, then I like to hold it under my palm and do like this, you know, like that, under my palm. Whatever, however your hand and arm and surface is, whatever you find comfortable, you do that, right? You find your, like your groove, right? Then also, when you're practicing your freehand lines, like let's say you want to go one direction, it's okay to move your pencil or your paper around, it's okay. But as Rudy De Reyna says, if you learn how to do your lines without moving your paper or your surface, you are to count that you are going to be doing really well in drawing. So yeah, so you know, freehand. Oops. Freehand lines. So you could do that. All right, freehand lines exercise. So you might want to practice that. All right, and then next in my notes, I have find your comfortable way to hold your pencil. Always use your elbow to draw. And 3, discover which angle you can best draw a line, then just mount your paper. So yeah. Okay, and then try drawing small and long lines. Even if they're not perfect, just practice doing line work. You know, I worked in some tattoo shops, and I talked to a lot of the tattoo artists because I was piercing, and you know, I've dabbled with some tattoos myself, which I feel like it's something that I want to improve. But because, you know, tattoos are just another form of expression, and a lot of people can afford decent tattoos, so it's not out of reach for people to have a tattoo. Anyways, so I remember like in the tattoo shops, and I would talk to the tattoo artists like, you know, your line work is also a fundamental of tattooing. So I mean, like if you look at any of the tattoo contest shows, like they'll test your fundamentals of drawing and, you know, tattooing and line work and shading and all that stuff. It's pretty exciting. I'm such an art nerd, but you know, that's just my jam. Anyways, so yeah, so just practice your line work. All right, let me see, any other ones? Yeah, so yeah, so that was like the intro, like the introductory stuff. Now I want to get some like objects, and like this here, this is a little coffee mug, right? And I would say that this is a cylinder. So the way I want to render that is, you know, I see it like this. You know, it's a coffee mug. I'm gonna start off with the top. And you see how I was kind of like sketching? I mean, I don't kind of like doing that, but if I have to, like if you have to, if you feel like that's what you need to do, then you do it. But I also just like to have like the line, the strong line at once. So yeah. So this is the top. Okay. And here goes down. Okay, and then like this has like a little bevel, so I'll just bevel that out, and then just add another little cylinder in there, and then it has this handle, right? So like even these things, like even in this little, if you guys can see it, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you see how it has like a etching almost? I don't know what this is called, but it has this M on there. Like even these are shapes within shapes. Let me see. And there's like, I'm sure like, you know, when they used to write with these brushes, they would, there's nothing like I'm doing right now, but I'm just demonstrating. I'm not going like for perfection right now. I mean, and I'm gonna try my best to my abilities show you. Back in the day, they would use brushes to, or pens, certain pens to do this kind of lettering. So I'm just gonna kind of fill it in here. So yeah. So yeah, so this is the way I drew it. I mean, like, the proportions aren't like exactly, but you kind of get the gist of it, right? This is how I draw it. Now, if I really want to do proportions, that's a different video. But for now, this is a great start. So let's say I want to draw this cone shape. This cone shape icing, this llama corn pink, right? It's a little cone shape top. Let's see. Measuring it. And again, I'm using my elbow and my arm to draw this long line. Like this little thing here. So, yeah. And it has a little bear and then a little logo. I mean, this is just, you know, demonstrating how to break down the basic shape and things. This llama corn looks weird. All right. Yeah. La la. So yeah. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not really putting too much effort into it, but you guys get the gist, right? Let's see. Like another thing. So this is a sphere. This is a cone. Let me see what else. This little sketchbook. Square, right? Square. Right? If I wanted to show some more dimension, or like, you know, the volume of it, I'd just add like a and again, I'm using my elbow to move my pencil. Okay. And here's the bottom. And then this would be like the pages inside here. And here's a little like strand thing, a little marker that we have. And so yeah, this is my sketchbook, my little pocket hand sketchbook that I can fit in my little purse so that I can, you know, have notes and doodles and stuff of ideas. Oh yeah, and it has this little cute thing. This cute little elastic thing so it doesn't get ruined. Let's just color that in real quick. Shape that in. Okay, and so this is the squarish rectangle slash rectangle. All right, and then let's see what else can I do for circle to demonstrate. I mean, I guess I could use the ornament. Let me see. I'm gonna draw it smaller because I kind of wanted to fit everything into one page so you guys can see. So this is the little ornament, and really what I'm gonna do is, believe it or not, when I was in design school, like I always had, my teacher was always telling me how in reality, there is no like harsh line in reality. So I had to like learn how to not be so like, you know, like that, you know? So she said dry it lightly. And then here's the little ornament top. It's kind of like way up there. So anyways, yeah, so that's a sphere. And there's a little ribbon to the ornament. And this is no, actually this is the sphere. This is the cylinder. Yeah, I was missing one. Anyways, so yeah, so these are like the objects that I had to demonstrate like the basic structures of things. And if you take a look around in your room or your space and you look, like even your phone, that's kind of like a square, you know. The cup that you're holding is this cylinder. I would say this is like, I don't know, a pencil. It's a cylinder, but this one's kind of like triangular. I don't know, it's for you to be able to hold it differently. But like a regular pencil is totally a sphere. I mean a cylinder, my bad. So yeah, so just to recap, try to practice identifying the basic structure of shapes in your environment and in the things that you want to draw, like sort of like the skeleton. Then start practicing your freehand lines, because that's going to help you sketch out things, your ideas and whatever you see. And then just practice them even though they're not perfect. This is the way I draw. I'm kind of like, you know, messy, but that's, you know, that's gonna help you get to like learning how to draw realistically, if that's your goal. And you know, for me, yeah, it's totally a goal for me. I mean, am I there yet? No, but I'm practicing and I'm gonna, you know, share what I know, because what I know, you might not know. And so I want to be able to contribute that to you, just because somebody shared it with me as well. So yeah, that concludes today's video. And just practice your freehand lines and try to learn how to identify the basic shapes in things. Like, you know, when you hear artists who do portraits, they'll say, you know, you just gotta look at the Negan, no, don't. He's messing with my light. One of these days you guys are gonna meet my puppy. Anyways, like when you see portrait artists, whether they're tattoo artists or painters or, you know, caricature artists, they'll tell you like the face is just different shapes, different basic shapes, or a combination of shapes. So anyways, God bless you. I love you. And let me know in the comments what you think, even if you hate it or love it or blah, just, you know, let me know. Keep drawing. Make art, not war. I love you. God bless. Bye. Hi, Minion. Hi, pretty boy. No. No biting. No nipping. No. Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? Come on. Let's go get the bunny. Let's go get the bunny. Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? Give me the bunny. Give me that bunny. Where's the bunny? There's the bunny. Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? Give me.